The Inuit elders issued a warning to NASA and the world, telling them that the Earth has shifted. Raven reports this on Disclosed TV. Well, they live so close to the North Pole that obviously they would notice if something has gone changing with the ice and the orientation of the sun. The Inuit elders have given a startling warning to NASA and the rest of the world about the global climate change. The Inuits have said that the change in the climate has not come about due to global warming, but instead they believe it's come about because of the Earth shifting. Inuit elders believe Earth may have tilted or wobbled. The elders said that the Earth has shifted or wobbled, and this has caused the sky to change. The Inuits are people who live locally in the Arctic regions around Canada, the US, and Greenland, and they're known for having superb weather forecasting skills and have been passed down to them from their ancestors. The elders of the Inuits are at the moment giving a warning to NASA, saying that the global changes to the weather, along with the earthquakes that have been hitting regions, have not come about as a result of global warming, as the world has been led to believe. They believe, and they said, that the sun has started to rise in a different position to what it used to. They also believe that they have longer hours of daylight in which to do their hunting, and claim that the sun is now higher in the sky and it warms up more quickly than it used to. The Inuit say they have more daylight and sun has moved position. Other Inuit elders in the north have also said the same thing during an interview and claimed that the sky has changed. In a video, the Inuits claim that they like to go out onto the ice early in the morning so that they could be in place when daylight started to arrive so that they could catch their seals. They went on to say that they would have only an hour of daylight in which to do their hunting. They said that now this has changed and they have 2 hours of daylight in which they can do their hunting, their shooting. Ludi Pidluk from Resolute Bay said that the time change is very noticeable and that the daylight is higher on the horizon than it used to be. He said that he does not know everything, but he does know that there have been changes in the atmosphere. Pidluk went on to say that he lived his whole life there, and during this time he has watched the sun many times, and the sunrise has not changed a lot, but the sunset has, and it now sets a long way over from where it used to. Pidluk said that he thought that perhaps the Earth has tilted on its axis. Inuki Adami also talked about the changes and said that he had wanted to talk about them for a long time, along with the changes to the environment. Elijah Nudlak also thinks that the Earth may have tilted, but he said that he does not know exactly what has happened. He said that all he knew was that the sun used to set very close to the highest mountain peak, but now after the changes, the sun sets past that highest peak. Stellar constellations have also changed position. This is huge, which means that the Earth has, of course, moved position in reference to these constellations. It was also said during the interview that the sun is now higher in the sky than it was before, and that the sun's rays now hit more directly. Jaipiti Paluk said that this is making the Earth warmer than it used to be, and he pointed out that the number of tongue drifts had declined, and the Inuits use them as markers for travel. They're generally made by the north wind, but this has changed too, he said. He explained that he learned how to observe the ground if the stars were not present in the sky, and used this to travel around. He also said that the stars were different, and he noticed that when using them at night to travel around, found they were no longer in the positions they used to be in. So the Inuits firmly believe that the world has changed in regards to the land, the sky, and the environment, and they do not think global warming is to blame, but instead that the Earth is tilting. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.